You're probably trying to figure out how the hell to get into the weird hidden region under the Shadow Keep. This giant grayed out zone right here. People call it the Abyss. The lower Skadu area, whatever you want to call it. The important thing is, you cannot get to this region just by walking up to it. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact route starting from Shadowkeep Maingate. That's the grace you get right after killing the golden hippopotamus boss. Walk through the middle, take a sharp left, and you'll see this kneeling ghost with shield stuck behind it. That's how you know you're on the right path. Go up the stairs. A couple of humanoid soldiers come running at you, but we're not fighting anything on this path. Just sprint past them. Another guy jumps out from the right corner. Ignore him too. Keep going until you end up in this banquet room with huge tables and an archer dead center. Don't bother, just weave past him, and there's also a knight behind you, and go straight through. Cross a little bridge, stick to the right side, and you'll see all these fiery boat platforms. The short gremlin guys here will start throwing poison. Just ignore them and keep running. Right after the corpse item on the ground, grab it later if you want. Look to the left and you'll see a small break in the wall with the ladder. Climb down. When you drop into the water, hug the wall. The water in front of you is deep and will insta-kill you, which is exactly what happened to me, which is why my runes were sitting right there on top of the ladder. Head to the waterfall on the right, walk through it, and there's another ladder down. If you want to slide down the ladder on PS5 and Xbox, hold your sprint button while pushing down. On the keyboard, I believe it's Shift and S. Slide down and then you'll hit a small hidden chamber. Turn left into the hallway and grab the painting at the back. This is the domain of Dragon's painting. You'll get a reward for it later. Now turn around, look to your left, and roll into the empty looking wall. It's actually an invisible wall. Follow the tunnel down to the coffin, rest inside it, and enjoy the cinematic. It's basically an elevator disguised as a coffin, which is pretty cool. You wake up in this watery lower region. The first grace ahead is the watering hole. There are furnace visages on the ground, but also a furnace giant that will absolutely melt you. Jump on Torrent, grab the items if you want, and run straight down the river. Before the drop, look to your left. There's a little corner where you can hide. And this is another grace. Grab it to de-aggro everything. From here, stick to the left wall. There are a few gaps you'll need to jump across. Eventually, you'll jump across the canyon gap and end up on the other side where the flying creatures spit poison. Ignore them and keep riding. Stick to the right wall, grab the smithing stone if you want, and keep going until you reach the Recluse's River Downstream grace. From here, you're going to start doing the Tombstone descent. These slabs sticking out of the cliff are basically your staircase. Copy my exact route. Some slabs are safer than others. You'll see these two eagles perched on the edge of the cliff. I don't really recommend using their tombstone. I jumped to the one slightly left of them. Eventually, you'll see two white braziers with a doorway between them. Go enter it. Inside, there are fire-spitting gargoyle imps, a chest with Viridian Amber Medallion +3 for extra stamina, ghost gloveworts, a bunch of ladders, some traps, and eventually a giant imp with a massive fire cannon for a mouth. Just stick to the path I'd taken the footage and you'll make it through. Okay, so this boss is kind of annoying. His name is Jori, Elder Inquisitor. He throws sacred projectiles, teleports constantly, and summons specters that chase you. I usually sprint away from the specters, then punish his recovery. This area dumps you into the actual Abyss region, the scary part of the DLC where Torrent literally becomes too frightened to be summoned. From here, you can explore freely, but the mobs get weird and aggressive, so I recommend spending your runes first. From now on, just about everything deals madness damage. There's a red humanoid enemy ahead that applies madness fast. Kill him or kite him. Keep going and you'll see the map pillar. Grab the Abyss Map Fragment. It makes the region so much easier to navigate. Inside the ruined church next to it, there's a Scad Fragment item. you'll meet the Untouchables, the huge glowing walking heads. You literally cannot hit them normally. You actually have to parry them. Here's the thing, in my original footage, I didn't record the path, so I came back after beating Midra. Since I had all the graces unlocked, I just walked back here and recorded this part fresh. They drop Aged One's Exaltation, which boosts your attack power around Madness. If you want it for the Midra fight, this is where to get it. Because Midra was already dead, these guys don't really matter, but I still wanted to show you how to kill them. Curved swords can parry if you put the parry Ashawar on them, but honestly, shields are easier. You parry them right as they raise their staff. That's the moment. Once you're done with these guys, or once you slip past them using crouching, keep moving forward through this foggy forest. There's another one of these Untouchables. As you can see, you can try to outrun him, but if you get killed, just keep trying. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a America statue to really save your spot, so good luck. Eventually, you'll spot a whole row of ravens with glowing yellow eyes. That's your landmark. You're right next to the building that leads to Midra. And now I'll be swapping back to my original recorded footage. For Midra, I used Beast Claws, my Claw Ash of War, Rotten Winged Sword Insignia, Blood Exaltation, Shard of Alexander, Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, Blood Affinity, Golden Bow, and Flame Grant Me Strength, Bestial Vitality, and Dark Flame Protect Me. I only buff at the start, I never rebuff. Midra floats up and does a massive AoE. If you're too close, you're going to get hit. I just tanked it and kept going aggressive because I'm melee.
Enough. I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
And that's the full route. From Shadowkeep to the Ladder Descent, the Coffin, to the Abyss, the Map Fragment, the Untouchables, and finally Midra. This takes you all the way into the most hidden region of the DLC and straight to the Lord of Frenzied Flame. If you enjoy this run or found any part of it helpful, feel free to stick around. I genuinely love recording my gameplay. Most of it is raw boss fights, some of it turns into full guides like this, and sometimes I share whatever I find interesting in these worlds. So if that's something you're into, I'd really appreciate a like or a subscription. It helps me a lot and it lets me keep making more of this kind of content. Thanks for being here.